Well, we have 17 followers now, so
I know. Any one of those 17 could be watching.
Indeed.
Alright, I think we should be online. So, here we are, after great concentration.
Oh boy.
Because Aliens Fireteam Elite had an update, and I said, how could it have an update if it's fully, if the developer is done with the game? What the F is this update? And Stella said, please calm down. You're so manly right now. I don't know. Oh, look at that. Whoa. What?
Why are you saying what like that?
I don't know. I've never seen that face before, I don't think.
Oh.
Alright, let me have some.
Face you originally had?
I don't know, she looks more yassified than me. At least she's going with the Santa Claus hat. Alright, challenge card. Retro cam. Or, I don't think weapon or ammo is usually an issue here, because we always come back to the same spots. Alright. Demolisher, that's good. So there are two things that I would raise with you tonight.
Okay. I do want to, before you say that, I do want to say we probably should Google at some point why there was an update, in case we're missing something. But yes, what are these 2 points?
Number one is you saw a movie tonight.
I sure did.
And you have a reaction.
Yes. What's number 2?
How has your vegging out been going?
Oh gosh. Yeah. Well, I'll start with that. Non-existent, sadly. I've just not had time, apart from the weekend. So Saturday and Sunday, I put about 3 to 4 hours each day into Spooderman, and I was loving every minute of it. And then Monday, I thought maybe I'd be able to do a little bit, but I was gonna podcast about Beowulf Tom, and then Tom had like a personal emergency, and then that personal emergency quickly went away. So at first we were not going to do it, and I thought, oh, well, now I'll be able to play Spider-Man the entire night. But then there was a UVA party I got invited to with the office that I was interning at. So I went there, that was 4 to 6, and then when I came home, I was like so tired. And Tom texted and said, did you get the last email? Because we both go to the same county, and I didn't get that last one. I said no, and he said, I can still do it, and I said, I'm so tired. So I ended up watching one episode of Dawson's Creek, and then like going to bed at like 8 or 9. And then I thought, well, I could wake up at like 3:30 and play some Spooderman, and then go on a lunch, something like that. And then the alarm went off at 3:30, and it wasn't good. Okay, I also want to say that we white people are in a press race because this game keeps going for the minority person. I'm a minority too. I'm a woman. But no, keeps choosing the challenge card of my Korean friend.
I see. That bothers you?
This is the 4th time, so yes, it does bother me. Where's equity when we want it? I thought
we started over the count, though, because it's a new day.
Negative. No, my memory is, as you know, slow.
Yes.
Let's see. What was that? Another one. Oh, and then Tuesday. So then we ended up moving it to Tuesday because Tom couldn't do it tonight. Because I said, well, I can kick off Carrie and we can record. And he said Tuesday is better. And I thought, oh gosh. So of course I work because I get home 9:30. Then we podcast until like 11:40.
Wow.
And then today. Yeah, so, which connects to your first question. So my plan was, so this is the last week and then I have 2 weeks off, I was going to go see Saltburn because I have kept talking about it on Friday. I was very excited about it. I thought, okay, this will be great, see it after school, get some vittles afterwards and then just be in and maybe take Spider-Man that night, who knows. So I'm keeping track of show times. So Monday through Thursday was like 4:15. I'm like, okay, I'll just miss a couple previews, but they're boring anyways. And really, 10 minutes of commercials, and I saw two commercials twice. And then it was 10 minutes of previews, one of which the beekeeper
Oh,
looks like.
that's ridiculous.
It looks like John Wick, but for like avenging himself on some senior abuse, kind of,
Yeah.
which was very interesting. And then there were two horror films. One was the swimming one, which you can't really tell.
Mm.
The one that happens at Night Swim, maybe? I don't remember what it's called. And then the other one was um, Imaginary question mark.
Mm.
Maybe that's what it was called. Not Imaginary Friends. Both by Blumhouse. Um, so anyways, 4:15. And then today I'm looking up times. I'm like, okay, well, there's a 4:20. And then I look up at Friday, 10 p.m. And I'm
Perfect.
thinking, so I thought to myself, oh, maybe like I would go home and do it. And then I thought, I'm just not going to want to. So I ended up just being like, okay, well, no Spider-Man tonight, because that was the plan, Spider-Man, and then little break, and then play with you. And yeah, I just went after school and went straight to Saltburn. And there were more people than I thought. So there was an old man,
Mm.
there was an older couple, and then three different groups of like youngish people. Could be high school, could be college age. One was a couple, a boy-girl couple. One was girl, but they might just have friends. And then one was a group of three girls right in front of me, and then me. So way more than I thought. The group of girls in front of me, there was one who constantly was saying, "What the?" Because of stuff that was going down, and I was just like, I was fully prepared for the weirdness that was going to happen. So I'm still processing this film. How much do you think you're going to see this?
No.
Okay, so if I spoil it, will you be upset, or do you want me to talk around it?
You can spoil it.
Are you sure? Because I can talk around it.
Okay, then talk around it. I suppose this is a public stream.
Okay.
Who knows who's listening?
I don't. It's definitely not a Kathy Kelly shoe film.
Uh-oh.
So if she saw it, I think she'd be really weirded out and be like, I don't like that. So just FYI on that.
Okay.
So it's definitely to a certain extent, I would say, a social commentary.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's, haves and have not kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure necessarily where it was going. I felt the entire time I was trying to figure out, like, this seems eerily familiar to me. Because it has like a psychosexual feel, and like friends or someone becoming a little too closely attached to the other person. I'm like, I feel like I've seen something like this, but they often do it with women just because of people's weird obsession with lesbians. But then at the end, I was like, oh, this is kind of also like Towns of Mr. Ripley to a certain extent, certain things that were going on. Now I partially spoiled myself just because I had read like an IMDb trivia something about something that our lead does, and I thought, uh-oh. But how he gets there to that end result was so shocking.
Mm-hmm.
So at least it wasn't too big of a spoil.
Okay.
So it's basically you've got Oliver, who's played by Barry Keoghan,
Mm-hmm.
and Felix, who's played by Jacob Elordi, and they become friends. Like they're not, I would say they're opposites in terms of personality. And Oliver becomes like quickly attached to Felix's character, and talks about his backstory. So you're learning about this guy, and I'm trying real hard not to spoil anything here. The It ends up that over holiday break, he ends up going to Saltburn with all. That's where his family is.
Hmm.
And so then you've got Rosamund Pike, you've got Carey Mulligan briefly, um, Richard Price question mark, is that his last name? Um, and then I can't remember her name, but she was in Conversations with Friends on Hulu. And yeah, it's just like seeing this guy interact with his family, and Oliver is the have-not, and then some troubling things transpire. So I knew of what was that you?
No.
Did you see what happened?
Yeah, I saw that. It was not good.
Okay.
Not
And then
good.
I immediately paused my story. Um,
Oh, she's falling down.
there one troubling thing that I read on IMDb, which is like, oh gosh, am I like prepared for this film?
Hmm.
Is oh shoot, our guy. Are
Yeah.
you near him?
No. I'm going.
Yeah. Oh shoot. Are you gonna be able to? There's whatchamacallit. Um, do you want to hear these troubling things?
Sure.
Okay. Well, the one troubling thing I saw was that some sort of sexual thing. I couldn't remember what it was. I thought it was cunnilingus. It was later on, but it was more like someone, because you don't know who. Uh, in the IMDb, they don't really give you details on that. But there was some digitalis involved. But the female person had her period, and so he was like rubbing that blood over her face, and then also like over his face, and then there was lots of trading of the blood, and then there was tunneling, and I'm just like, I wonder if I can take this. So it was an uncomfortable scene. I was at least prepared for it, which is always good. And yeah, kind of a weird scene where a character was almost like, I mean, he was like, I don't even know how you would describe this. Pumping doesn't seem the right word. A mound of dirt. But cause he like actually stuck his genitals in there. So anyways, yeah, so I was just like, wow, there are some interesting things here. But besides being, I guess, slightly disturbed by some of it, it was an interesting character study. I'm still trying to motivations I completely understand, but trying to figure out if this person was like this the entire time, which there were certain scenes that point to and allude to yes, but oh man, yeah, I wish you had seen it just so I could like ask, what do you think about this character when he's doing this? Um, so I definitely trying to think if I would say. I guess I liked it. I wouldn't say that I loved it because I do think it was interesting, and one of the reasons why I really wanted to see it in the theater was to support Emerald Fennell, and just get that money kind of in her pocket to show her support that way. But of her films, Promising Young Woman is, I feel like the stronger of the two. And the IMDb actually pointed or made a connection or a comparison between this film and Killing of a Sacred Deer,
Hmm.
which of course I've not seen the latter, but I guess thematically some similarities. But yeah, it's still, I guess, I have questions. What was the last movie we saw that I asked you, like, when was this shift? Did that make sense that this person was doing this then? Or maybe we didn't see that. Oh, I guess maybe Corey wanted to know I had asked that. But I just always wonder, as you're following someone along, and it's fine to have, and I think I would prefer, obviously, having a dynamic character
Yeah.
to a static one. But sometimes I think that if there's a complete 180, I wonder like what's happening here. Are we to assume that this person was always like person B, but and person A was a lie, and we were pulled in by that, or
Stand clear, Fireteam.
is it just this quick adjustment, or are they both and it's just like when certain things happen? So that's what I guess. It's hard for me to, without spoiling, I guess, explain
Shit.
that, but that's what I'm trying to work through with this
One more should do it.
Oliver
We'll drop
character.
another demo charge and some sentry
Kind of
guns.
like Daenerys in Game of
Yeah,
Thrones.
the trap's going off course. Storm's
Oh
getting
yeah,
close.
see,
Well, it's the pellets and ground clutter. I don't know which one's got the explosives.
yeah, it's interesting because while that saddened me because she's most likely my favorite character probably, um there are honestly hints that she was leading that way because she was very much someone who there was little mercy.
Right.
There was mercy for the downtrodden and the underserved. But if you were on the other side of her, like Dracarys all over the place. Now, what she did was worse than anything, but I just feel like, well, the thing she did to the slave owners and things at the place in wherever it was, Teeth or wherever, it's like, well, there were hints there, but yeah, that's potential. It's interesting because Oliver is like one way, and then at night these other things kind of happen, and you're like, oh, well, maybe it's this like weird kind of split personality thing, or he feels so comfortable at night, um, or is this where his machinations are going? But it's crazy how different of a person he is in different scenarios. But you kind of also see it lurking a bit at times, which is
That
good
drops a
because I think
sentry
it's
gun.
not
The
completely
demo
out of
charge must be at a
nowhere.
different site.
But yeah, I also just wonder, oh, when did this all start? When someone,
Sentry deployed.
um, it would have been a Batman reference to War Games, but Leslie Tompkins deciding that she was going to kill Stephanie Brown. Like, when did this start happening? Because in Act One, she's doing some stuff with the computer. So it's like, oh wow, so this was premeditated. So I don't know how premeditated everything was that was going on, but very
Huh.
interesting. And kind of Carey Mulligan's character made me. It was a weird situation because I was just very out of body for her character. I think it because I just watched Variety's Actors on Actors where she was with Michael Fassbender, and so she just seemed so like posh and sophisticated to me. And then when I'm watching this character that she was playing in this, it was completely different. So it made me laugh to see her. But I do love and appreciate Carey Mulligan,
Yes.
as you know. Apparently, she was originally reading for a different character, but asked Emerald if she play the one that she ended up getting. And so I wonder what character she was going to be. I don't know if it was the sister. I think she's too young to play the mother, which was Rosamund Pike's character.
You
But
never know.
yeah, I know, I
Emmy
never
Russell
know.
playing Tom Holland's mother.
Oh gosh, yeah, I heard about that. Margot Robbie was a producer again. She
Oh,
was a
interesting.
producer on Promising as well. So, oh heck. But yeah, hopefully that wasn't too terribly boring. I mean, I've talked for a while about Saltburn. I mean, it was every bit as jumbled and ooh, unexpected as I imagined, just from the trailer, because I had no idea what it was. But definitely not because I kept comparing it to Licorice Pizza. Definitely not that because I
There's
don't
the
like
demo
Licorice
charge.
Pizza.
Grab it.
But where you can't tell what's going on, and really you don't know. I feel like you don't put the pieces together until the very, very end.
Yeah.
So in a way, that's
Sentry deployed.
Interesting, just keeps you engaged. Like, what's going on? Oh, and I did get to see a wee-wee flopping around for about 2 minutes. And, you know, Josh, you know, he makes fun of me when I call it a floppy fish, but literally that's what it was. You know?
You know. I see.
So, it's not like it's not going. I mean, literally, he was dancing and was flopping around. So, I mean, to say that you have control over that thing is an exaggeration. That's all I have to say.
Get that back to the door. Should be good to blast through.
Oh,
What?
You're over here.
yeah.
How do we miss it? Oh god, why do they go all the way? Where are? Oh, that's where we're going anyway.
Yeah, you can kind of go back. This one's a little open worldy.
Yeah.
Sentry
That's good. I'm
deployed.
glad you were able to cross that off the list. Uh-oh. A
Yes,
Praetorian.
I am happy because I do think it's probably going to be somewhere on the offers. Whether it's Barry getting another nom or Emerald getting another nom. So, yeah.
Lines out.
And like I said, yeah, I do like her as a director, so I wanted to be able to support her in the theater.
Sentry deployed.
Oh, ammo is low.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I hope we're all
Let this guy in.
Is this the way to... Oh, heck. Maybe this is not the best way. Maybe we should have done something.
Ew.
I can't just ball. It's getting in my way. Are we finished? There's
Sentry
another one.
deployed.
Does that guy need help? You doing okay?
Yeah, we're both hurting. I'll probably
Patching
just
up.
heal now,
So, the other one, of course, that you bring up from time to time is Poor Thing. And I watch the Actors on Actors with Emma Stone and Bradley Cooper. And it does sound really interesting, and I've seen Lobster. I've seen
The
maybe
favorite?
The Lobster. The Favorite also, yeah.
Sentry deployed.
But this, when I go on the IMDb, it... Sorry, heal this person. Oh man, graphic sexuality and
Necrophilia, probably.
lots of nudity. I guess technically she's a good person, yeah. But oh well, I mean I guess she spends some time. She is a prostitute question mark. Spends time, yeah. So I guess because I wondered like, oh maybe that could be a Christmas movie with Mom. I don't think I'm gonna take her to see that. Don't think so.
Interesting.
So I'm interested, but yeah, might be a solo venture.
Okay.
Lines out.
Are you interested in Maestro?
Not really.
Okay, I put that on the jam board. So you can take that off.
Here they come.
Thanks, did you see the thing?
Oh, here he comes.
Look at him.
Look at him in all his glory. Wow.
We have to do it.
I'm sending a resupply UAV ahead.
Oh, is that it?
Let's see what's
Guess
Remember
so.
how bad it was on Extreme? I don't think we've done these on Insane yet, have we?
I don't know. Hard to imagine. But we have played for 200 hours. What haven't we done?
Patching up.
Yeah.
Aid kit's here.
Okay, we're going in.
We're going in.
4 more. person blowing on ahead.
Yeah, that's never a good thing.
Even if you're a demolisher.
Yeah.
Play wisely,
Sentry deployed.
you know? Oh my
Oh,
heavens.
we're falling apart. Back to basic.
Yeah.
Thought there was an encounter here. Maybe that was it. Oh. Scratching it. Are they just letting themselves die?
Why?
Sentry
When you're
deployed.
at the end, why would you? How many?
Oh.
Huh. That's different. Sentry deployed.
Are you okay?
I just had to do some decision making. It really wore me out.
Another Xeno
Between the trees, are you doing okay?
fresh kill.
I'm doing just fine. Uh-oh.
Okay.
They split a cryogrid here.
That'll piss off any others nearby.
Xenomorphs are always pissed off.
Grab an aid.
Yes?
Sentry deployed.
Where are they planning on staying?
I don't care. I'm going here.
Where are you going?
In the
To the
cheating
left?
spot.
Sentry deployed.
There's a cheating spot? Oh, all the way down there?
Yeah,
Oh, that is where we were.
it's perfect.
Forgot about that. Oh, yeah. Okay. What's his person doing? Oh,
Mine's
no.
out.
I know you're always not.
Check
Sorry.
this out.
Sorry. Okay, sorry to be.
Mine's out.
Turns so long, I forgot about this, but I
Sentry deployed.
Yeah.
all the consumables I don't.
Alright, let's rock.
They're not gonna
Sentry
get the button,
deployed.
are they? Alright, I'll go up and do that as well. Put this sentry here.
Sentry deployed.
Okay, getting it started.
Yeah.
Let's see who's doing it.
Four-digit climb, like a
Did he
xenomorph.
do his
But
virtual fall already? That's good.
not their characteristic dual wings.
Analysis later. Here come the bugs.
Okay, I could do it. Oh, come on down with that, friend.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
You're gonna get warmed up yonder. Did you have an okay day today?
Yeah, it's
Mine's out.
whoa. Ooh.
Crusher.
Come on down.
Come on now.
Yeah, come on down.
Mine's out.
Oh. And back they go.
There's some coming on the left, I find.
Yeah, let's deal with that, man.
I thought they could have done and prevented them.
Woo. Huh.
Mine's out.
Nope, nope, nope.
Lots of bad news coming.
Ew, ew.
Ew.
Line's out.
Uh-oh. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom.
What?
Good jerk. Cool.
Wow. How do you feel?
I feel very accomplished.
Looks like the Xenos came here to fight some competitor species. It ain't going well. This is big. I'm briefing Santos. He's gonna pass it up the chain of command. Mister, get Doc Hunter on the line.
I hear
Maybe
this
he can tell us
person.
something useful about the ruins.
What did you?
Doesn't look like
Ooh,
anybody's been
just in
inside for
time.
centuries.
Just
Who
in
What's
time.
hiding
knew
out
that?
here?
Oh.
No bonus rewards.
Yeah, thanks for nothing.
What can I say? Friendly fire damage, 185. I did pretty bad this round, all around. Whoop. Nope.
Are you okay?
I'm recovering.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, say, can you see?
Fiber Dawn's early.
Thought that's what we were supposed to do before a game. How did the podcast go?
Thomas and I disagreed. I know.
Is this something that you hope to happen to generate discussion, or are you?
I'm always interested when it happens. I mean, oftentimes we usually agree.
Yeah.
If you've got a way
But
that meets all requisitions, come with free cornbread. I got a nice little pile in the
yeah.
back.
So I was a bit
Nobody
harsher
gets
on
that
it
shit.
than he was.
Gosh.
And oh, tactical opportunity.
One intense level.
Oh yeah. But he said, which was kind of him, he said, the thing that I appreciate about you is that, you know, you may not like something as much, but you never
Grab
like
the new track by left up.
make
Anything
anyone
not on
feel
the racks, I can
badly
pull out of
about
cargo for.
liking something, you
Interesting.
know? Which hopefully that's true. I mean, sometimes I make fun of people who like 50 Shades of
Learned
Grey.
that the
That's, you
Xenos
know,
from
that sort
Pala
of thing.
Station are attacking an engineer
Or like
ruin.
more recently,
Something inside
Colleen
that place is
Hoover,
hunting and
probably.
killing them. Our orders are to
But
find
that
out
was
if
more
it's
like
friend
caution, like,
or
hey, I
foe.
don't know. Well, I even said, I invited them to say, like, hey, if you like Colleen Hoover, I'd be interested in hearing why. But I was more like, please be careful. Dude, anyone going down that glass jaw, take twice as much damage.
Wow,
That guy's
human
doing
tank.
human tanks. Keep it tight, people. When no allies are within 10 meters, uh-oh. Better
I
make
don't.
every shot count. Deal, let's see. Find full capacity. Oh. No HUD?
I remember this level now.
Out
It's
of
tricky.
shape?
Just like in my real life.
Oh! Literally, I want to crush you.
If would crush me with like a forklift.
I mean, hopefully my bare hands, but
any which way.
any which way.
I put in the Konami code.
What's a Konami? What's that?
It was like a thing back in the day. You could input a series of buttons and get unlock God mode or something. You could do it for like
Oh,
Metal
cool.
Gear and Castlevania, I think.
Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Would you consider yourself tired?
Of living? No.
No, just tired.
I suppose so.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
Well, I'm just worried about you. See? That's why, because you're making noises like that.
I'm a
We
noisemaker.
don't have to put, we could, if, do you need a night off? Do you want this to be the last one?
The last one. Well, we can't. I forgot that we've been playing on Saturday, so I scheduled questions we don't have answers for the 16th. So this is gonna have to
You
be
know what
it for
that
a
means.
while.
Yeah.
What?
You know,
Yeah,
that you got out of seeing a movie.
I know. Probably Gremlins too. Also.
Well, we can always meet up on Sunday because I don't have to work on Monday. But I don't want to force you.
His
You
probe should be
seem
too small to piss
disgusted
off
already
Xenos.
by my presence. Is they coming?
Are they coming? You know who would be able to summon them is
Oh, Godzilla.
Kayla Realty. Is that the name of the dog?
Ooh,
Karen.
Karen
How
Bark
could I
Realty.
forget?
Karen Bark!
Hello.
Yeah! Oh my arthritis.
Right, that's right, honey.
Why is Godzilla -1 being considered a horror film?
I don't know. I mean, Godzilla's always been sort of horror adjacent, like Jurassic Park. But this one is a little more intense than usual. Probably would not take my children to it.
Because it was on a top 10 horror movie list for 2023 when I was in Puzzle.
Yeah, especially I feel like it's been a pretty big year for horror. Didn't Evil Dead come out this year? Was that?
Yeah, and Exorcist.
Oh god, yeah, the Exorcist Belieber. A lot of big name titles, I feel like. Now watch out for the Prowler in here, friend. Uh-oh.
Sentry deployed.
Is they coming?
I hears them. Oh, bursters. Yas, yas, yas. But where?
One's still around. There it is.
See, look at how easily she lets herself get flanked. Pitiful. Oh god. This part takes so long.
Must be the Parageoland quakes. Find a way around.
Keep going. Forward, Palewell.
Hillwell Park.
Oh god, they're behind us. Why on earth?
Like, no drugs behind.
Never do that again. Game.
Briefly,
But it happened.
do not know.
It happened.
Unnamed obligation deserted.
I'm not sure what that means.
Alright, I'm just going in then. Door's closed. No more door.
You had one job.
Sentry deployed.
Uh. Ooh. Wow. Does it make you think back to Prometheus?
Sentry deployed.
Is in general, or is it that special time we had watching it?
Is that the definitive viewing of Prometheus?
Probably my definitive viewing, honestly, would be when I saw it in theater.
I guess so.
Because, I mean, it'd be the first one.
I saw it at the IMAX.
Whoa!
Mr. Special Pants.
Sentry deployed.
The C-section scene would have been even more intense.
Yes. I was like, ooh. Terrifying.
Well, today, do you recall when I tell you that one of the teachers said that my name popped up to be the sub whenever any of the ESOL collab teachers were out?
Yes.
Okay, well then I come in today and I'm given the ESOL coordinator, like the lead, to cover her. And I'm like, wow, we're not dipping my toe in at all, are we? Go back to the front desk because there aren't any plans on her desk. And ask, oh, did she email you any plans? No plans. So then I email her and I say, hey, I'm covering you. Do you have any plans? And then she said, what's going to happen is you're going to cover my collab teachers as my collab teachers cover me. I was like, okay. So basically I moved around all the time. And now I'm supposed to do the same thing tomorrow and Friday. So I'm a bit bummed that it can't be like an easier time. But also I got a phone call when I was in somebody's classroom asking if I had a fourth block. And I thought, oh man, it's already starting with that sub-coordinator leaving, that they're going to just they're going to fill up my entire day and not give me any planning, any breaks basically. And I mean, I said, I did. She said that she had a study hall that consisted of, so I did get out of that. But not looking forward to next semester, let me just say. Now you stay there, young Harrison. They should be coming back. Hopefully. Are they coming back?
I don't know. Powell's getting reached.
Yeah, Powell's kind of sitting over there.
It's supposed to be a team.
I wish they would listen.
Listen to my lips. Read my lips.
That's what I think.
Is that you telling me?
Oh, that was weird. Check this out. Will they come back? Come back!
I guess they gotta trigger the next event.
Look, that's engineer tech.
That's what I'm
A mechanical seal.
Oh, this part.
Quite durable.
No, thank you.
Heavy cutter in the supply drop. Set it up.
That thing is just,
The bodies.
I don't know if they can interact with it if this door's open. I don't remember.
We're out of here.
There is insufficient
What are they
evidence to
doing now?
productively conjecture.
I'd have to, what's he waiting up? Better than waiting. where's he gonna go? Oh my gosh, are you gonna go back? I can't even tell where he wants to go. I want to go back. Now here I am doing the laser cutter.
Typical.
Yeah, I don't like that.
What do you think about Donovan's latest trend on Instagram?
What's his trend? How would you describe it?
Back focused?
Oh, back focus. Ooh, I got lost. I'm so sorry. Well, that was, well, I just saw one that was from the front, but yeah, and the way that he does it, it's like he's molesting the wall. Which I asked him, what are you doing to that wall? And he said, what aren't I doing to the wall?
Whoa.
I know.
A provocateur.
Yeah. What do you think?
It's always good to change things up a little. Experiment.
Yeah. I got a new shirt that I shall show off tomorrow.
Is it,
Torches through the seal.
thought-provoking?
Is it thought-provoking? No.
How much were the Hajime no Ippo shorts also?
Oh, so I haven't bought those yet because of that January business. I was a little upset by that. So I was thinking of making that his birthday gift.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Okay.
So you are now giving him a Steven
Nothing.
Seagal book and Metal Gear Solid, the collection.
Oh, on PS5?
Yes.
Wow.
Now I heard it was not a very good port, just because there are like no special features, but I don't think he really cares. I think he cares about the games themselves.
Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5? Is that what?
1, 2, 3. 4 is never been ported. It remains on the PS3, but he still has it. And he always tells me he wants to finish it someday. It's very wistful, that Donovan.
Yeah. I was surprised to see that Spider-Man doesn't have a New Game Plus, but they did recently send out a thing that, like, their next update, or their first update, really, will be coming in early 2024, and I'm like, because I guess people have been asking about New Game Plus.
Makes sense. I hear talk in the wind it could be related to Spider-Verse. Do you care to comment?
I guess I don't understand.
Neither do I.
And I don't want to ask follow-up questions because I don't want to get spoiled.
Nice.
So, yeah. But no, I think that would be good. Because I like New Game Plus, because then I don't worry about looking for everything. That's when I really, because I'm taking my time. I'm doing missions. I do like a couple missions, and then I just spend some time in the city doing like little side things or looking for stuff.
Yeah.
But that can be sometimes a distraction, because if you're too long from the mission, then you're like, oh, I forgot what the story was about. So when New Game Plus comes around, I don't worry about the side stuff, and then I like really deeply focus on the story. Also, it's like watching a movie for the second time, where inevitably you probably missed stuff the first time around.
Yeah.
So I was disappointed when I saw that there wasn't one, because I thought, oh, I'm gonna have to do all of those, because otherwise I'd be severely underpowered. And then, yeah, for Donovan too, because Donovan said that his gameplay experience was ruined, as Josh likes to say, was ruined, because, you know, people on social media were immediately spoiling things, you know, day one in.
It's
because I
like a
think people in
sport.
Australia got it before us. Yeah, and so he was trying to play it as rapidly as possible because I forgot that
Sentry
they're
deployed.
fighting each
Oh.
other. So that he wasn't spoiled, and he raced through him, but he didn't get to him. So.
Huh. I wonder if that sucked the joy out for him.
Yeah, I don't know if it sucked it up necessarily, but maybe he didn't have as much fun. So.
Sentry deployed.
So, well, that's fine by me while you and this guy's stuffing the floor. While you and he chat about quinoa, I'll be playing, Spiderman.
Spiderman. You don't have to come up with an excuse. I wish that, the new Tomb Raider games had New Game Plus, and I think they kind of do. But the enemies don't respawn, so you're just kind of walking around this, like, empty world.
Oh.
So I guess that's, like, all side stuff, if you can call what goes on in those games side stuff. Ah!
Guess my idea of New Game Plus is, which is what they did with, The Last of Us.
Oh, you start over, but you have everything.
Yeah, you start over, but you still have everything with you.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't get a shotgun until you get the shotgun in game, but once
Right.
you get it, then it's already
all
leveled up.
upgraded, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
pretty
like,
good.
because, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Sentry deployed.
So maybe they do have that in Tomb Raider, and I just never elected to do it. I just played it again.
Thought they did, but, I mean, the only one of those I platinumed was the third one. And that was
Interesting.
very hard, because the hardest level, they have very specific save points, and some of them could be like,
Sentry
you
deployed.
could be playing for an hour, and if you die, you have to.
Yeah.
And there's this one really bad section where she's climbing. I don't know if you remember, but the climbing in that game was already finicky, and it's just like, if you don't make it, you fall to your death, and then you have to start over. So that was a frustrating time.
Laura.
You build some patience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with her game.
Or movie.
Or movie.
Or anime. Which I guess they're making. Oh, come on.
Shoot.
Brosif. And I don't say that lightly. Ugh. Ugh. Alright. We're good. Everything's fine.
Patching up.
I sent an email to Quinoa today.
I saw that. I thought it was just sent to me, but then I was like, oh, it's to be read on the podcast. Giving us free content.
That's interesting that you're so fascinated with me as your favorite friend that you think every missive that comes through your inbox is directed to you.
Yes, imagine. It was my email inbox.
Yeah, but
Stella.
it was addressed to Quinoa. It didn't say Harry Shute.
Well, the first thing I saw was Stella.
Sentry
And so I thought, Stella's emailing me. And then I opened the email. And it said, 2 questions we don't have answers. And I said, I see.
Yeah.
Favorite friend?
And then it said, Dear Sycophant and Victim Blamer.
Yeah, what does that mean?
What do you think that means?
Well, was it in response to a specific incident or just in general?
Oh my gosh. Are you okay?
What's
Do you not remember what happened?
Well, Donovan just...
When you said it's okay to victim blame, that the victim is dead?
Oh, he's the sycophant.
Yeah, of course. He's your sycophant.
Right.
Or a sycophant towards you.
I think Donovan actually wants some explanation for your last Instagram missive.
Instagram? Oh, about the flopping? The flopping of the wee-wee? I mean, everything was put out there.
He just sent a message that's 2 question marks.
Oh. What did you want me to say? To explain? I just saw salt burn, and this happens in there.
Lines out.
Oops. Gotta go close close the door.
Did the first gentleman go to bed?
Yeah.
Did you say goodnight?
Nah, unfortunately.
I want him to come in and kiss you on your little Asian
Sugar
head.
big forehead.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Gotta do that thing. This is the one where the machinery stops and starts.
Yeah, this is basically impossible to do on a higher difficulty setting. Possibly it will be impossible to do it now.
Another seal. They really didn't want nobody in here.
They didn't want
I'm
you
so
another
scary
cutter.
to be the one to do this. Just run back immediately. What?
Now hurry back, y'all. I see them. I see the whites of their eyes.
Is
Except
our
that one.
friend staying back there?
Yeah,
Oh no, this is bad. What's going on?
they're pulling a Hudson.
I would prefer him not to do this.
Yeah.
This is the bad thing about. Oh, hanging in midair. Come back, friend. Is our friend back?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. It's interesting.
You need Praetorian.
Our resupply UAV dropped the spare on the way in. Search the room.
As you were saying.
I decided not to say it.
Okay. Was it going to be deeply hurtful?
It was gonna be an observation on someone, but I think how it would have come out would have been unkind, so I decided not to.
You could have seen some blowback on that one. A PR nightmare.
Absolutely. Oh shoot, it's already functioned. Yeah, this is the unfortunate thing.
Get that cutter back up.
Here they come.
Oh shoot.
They're just flopping their way in. For some reason I closed the door.
Oh heck, what's going on? What's happened?
I didn't
Heck.
think there was a door here.
Oh no, you closed the door?
Yeah.
Oh, we're not gonna make it. This is it for us.
That was my mistake. I really didn't think there was a door here.
Oh, there it is. There's the door closing on us.
Yeah.
That guy's not gonna make it.
Poetic justice.
Wow.
Well,
Okay, well,
look at them all. My
lessons
God.
have been learned here.
Dapper, I need to get my fire team out. Deploy medevac.
Powell may leave us, but that's okay.
I thought they were going to leave us the first time.
I also thought that. I think they thought that we were sufficient enough.
Well, at least we got a little bit more progress on our daily opportunity.
Yeah,
Small
that's
victory.
true. No victory. La 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 la. What are you about?
You gonna draw this out a little? Make him sweat?
Well, I mean, what is he confused about? Okay. Farewell Park, there he is. Gonna get some items. I have to wait, I guess. If you believe in its man. I'm still waiting on you.
Yeah, I'm still loading. Oh,
8
let's see.
views, 91. Look at how close I am to that platinum.
Yeah.
9 away.
Alright, I think I'll swap out
Oh, we
mine
still
for
oh,
cryo
I missed again.
No sentry turret.
Hmm.
I will join the queue. I'm feeling a bit British today. Oh, I forgot I had this grenade launcher. Alright. Going all out. I don't remember how this level ends, though.
We've learned that the Xeno...
Is that the last part? What we were just in?
No,
Okay.
it's that squishy room.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and used to stand by the door.
Squish your room. Well, I'll do a much better job door standing this time. Oh, crap. Did I just cancel it?
Cancel what?
I'm not in the queue anymore.
Well, I see you. It says ready.
Oh, that's weird. I just I just went to the ship for 1 second.
inside that place is hunting
Oh.
and killing them.
That was weird.
Our orders are to find out
What's
if it's
weird
friend
is your challenge
or
card
foe.
keeps getting.
I know. That is really weird.
I put something down there, but then I thought, well, I guess if we actually want to win this,
I don't know if ammo hoarder is really the best option, but I only have 1 human tanks.
I think we're fine on that as long as people aren't acting irresponsibly.
Was that a subtle dig at me?
No, I would blame our spell companion more by
Okay.
going too far ahead, but
Yeah.
subtle dig. No, I don't. Mine are very obvious, I would say. Don't you think so?
I suppose.
It's
Although
the
you never
blessing of
can
having
tell.
a favorite friend. Yeah, I guess so. But I mean, when your favorite friend has an issue, she's gonna say it to your face immediately.
There was a line, I always remember this, a line in Firefly at the very end of an episode where the main guy tells the other guy, if you're gonna stab me in the back, make sure to do it to my face. And I said, that doesn't make any sense. How can you stab someone in the back to their face? But this was not addressed by the showrunner.
I guess you can approach them from the front and then throw your arm around them.
That's true. It's a complicated but necessary analogy.
Or
Ugh.
do you think you were the deepest,
I have
the
given Dr.
most
Honecker
deeply
a remote
betrayed?
probe to control.
Hmm.
It will accompany your team.
You think you can think
You
of a
found
time?
untouched ruins?
Huh?
Ones the company didn't loot?
Sentry deployed.
always do that. They always have the nerd fall in love with the robot. I think that's a stereotype.
Like in Jason X.
Jason X, Mass Effect 3 did that. Put down the turret.
Sentry deployed.
The world is in revolt.
Isn't there one in here? Or no?
They said ambush. It ought to be. Oh,
Okay.
no. That's ridiculous. Also, this must be just an attack here. I guess not.
Oh yeah, does it come from the left?
Oh, this part.
This isn't in great shape, is it?
Must be
Sentry
the
deployed.
Perigee landquakes. Find a way around. Lines out.
I guess the Demolisher Palewell believes that they might be the Vanguard, but I
Right.
don't like them acting reckless. So.
I don't know why it is we can't talk with these people. Is it because I make the party close? Because I made it open once and that didn't make a difference.
Oh, or I don't know.
Because I'd love to know what's going on in that old noggin.
I think we would have to not be on a party whatsoever because it prioritizes party audio over game audio.
Ew.
So that's why when I see someone's microphone flashing,
Yeah.
it doesn't scan.
Briefly, infamous
That was also a
repose.
problem in Predator, I remember.
Unnamed obligation deserted.
Oof, that sounds context dependent.
Oh my god. This is what he'd be
Sentry
like at
deployed.
dinner.
Well, it's funny because I say that a lot to students. When someone asks me what a word means,
Sentry
I
deployed.
immediately ask them what's the context, which is
Right.
interesting because even if it's like the simplest of words, but I'm just like, well, what's the context? So first, before I answer that, I always like to read the sentence that they're on, but I'm sure they might find that annoying and they just want the answer.
I think if you were on a date with somebody, you would want them to behave less like a teacher in a classroom.
Well, do you think on a date, you say words that someone needs help being defined?
I mean, I guess it's possible.
What would you think if you went on a date and you said, ubiquitous, and the date wasn't sure what that meant, and you ask, oh, what does that word mean? What would you think of that person?
I would think that's surprising, and then I would stand up and say, I'm not paying for this dinner. Goodbye.
What? Such a toxic male.
Corpse. Slain moments ago.
We are ubiquitous.
Never seen anything kill bugs this fast.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
Ain't that
Oh yeah,
true?
speaking of that, so Tom and I, back to that, I don't know how we got off that discussion. I made the bold claim that Beowulf might be
Sentry
gay,
deployed.
Mm-hmm.
and Tom made the bold claim that the Pope wrote Beowulf. I'm just kidding. I made that claim for him because of things that he was saying. And then it was so late at night that at the very end I had said something and merged Beowulf and gay, and it turned out to be Beowulf.
Analysis suggests
Hashtag gay
Let's
wolf.
get that. Yeah, I know. Let's get that trending. Let's get that trending.
The positions, they were alive.
That would be fun.
Ooh. Come on.
Yeah. Having some trouble getting back to
I
one.
am. I got turned around.
This ain't level 3-3. No, 4-3. Come on, Honecker, what are you doing? You're useless. Would you like to explicate on your thesis, or do you want that just to be a tease for the episode
Oh, about Beowulf?
about Beowulf?
Bodies.
Well, one of the issues, because Tom did ask, like, is this toxic masculinity? Said, oh, I didn't really see too much of that because they are like manly men, but they do show emotions. So I feel like that's okay.
Superficial analysis
Um,
suggests
but he
rapid
is like
control
hyper
orientation.
masculine,
Mm.
and it's all about the brawn with him, which is why I made the claim that like I just find him a boring character
Yeah.
because at least with like Odysseus or my guy Aeneas, when they run up against these issues, they can't automatically use fighting
Yeah.
necessary, to completely, and that's all that Beowulf
Do you
does.
see that?
If Beowulf were against Polyphemus, you just would have had to rock him, sock him.
Mm.
So anyways, so I say like, oh, he's hyper masculine, and then I said something, but then the author either like neuters him or kind of like says something else about it in the fact that he has no wife and sires no children,
Mm.
which is very quizzical. Hey, if someone who doesn't want any children, that's fine, but it's very quizzical because his body's not even cold, and his friend Wigloff or whatever, which I called him Wiggy, for short,
Sentry deployed.
is basically saying over his dead body, well, now all the tribes are going to be in disarray and old feuds are going to pop up and we're going to have some issues. And I was thinking to myself, this would be resolved if he had sired somebody, because that, it would go down through the line and then it would, I mean, obviously there'd be probably some feuds, but it'd be easier to keep it. So what's going on there? And I was like, oh,
He's
what if he's
gay.
gay? Yeah, and then Tom said, and then what if Wiggloff is Patroclus or Patroclus? And I said, getting wiggy with it, because of course I called him Wiggy, so it was a nice little thing. And I said, absolutely, why not? Just breaking the mold. He's a bear, I guess, in
He's
terms of
true.
the different archetypes of gay men. Possible though, because of the Christian messaging, which Tom and I disagreed about that as well, of
Sentry
whether
deployed.
that was original or added, which is why I said he said the Pope wrote it, because I think that it was too threaded throughout to be just someone coming in there.
Mm.
But yeah, so that's otherwise I just don't know why this is going on there. No interest whatsoever. And being a manly man.
So in some way, it was kind of your subconscious attempt to make the character in any way interesting. But there's
Maybe.
also this political aspect, which is interesting as well. I think a lot of guys like Beowulf just because he's got the word wolf in his name.
Oh, interesting.
Pressure, watch the charge!
Yeah, I don't know. I just, even if a story is bad, if a character is interesting, like that can,
Yeah.
have so many. It can help get me through, and I don't think that it's bad. I said that it was fine, but just he's just not as heroic or as I think I don't know, interesting literary character as others.
Yeah.
But here's my opinion.
Send all hate comments.
Yeah, to me.
That's just about it.
Well, there's just a critter hanging out. Oh, he's like over here crawling around with a little spider. And then I was trying to figure out what am I going to choose for February, and I ended up choosing the
Move
Price of
out.
Salt,
Whatever's drawing the bugs
which
here
is
must
the
be ahead.
Highsmith, sometimes called Carol.
And no more sightseeing, Doc. This is a
God, I got
recon mission.
coyotes howling outside.
Whoa!
But
I didn't know coyotes were in
yeah,
Massachusetts.
got it.
Could just be the neighbor's dog.
Maybe it's Mickey?
My sweet boy.
Rearm.
That cuts deep.
I suppose. Where were my sensitivities?
Sentry deployed.
Everybody gonna get that?
I was trying to decide who's worse off,
Rearming.
probably me or Powell.
Well, I got 1021.
I had 893.
Okay. Should I heal you?
I got you. Aid kits here.
Well, in baseball news, let's see if I can get this right. Shohei Ohtani signed a contract for $700 million over 10 years, which I think is the biggest in the history of the game, possibly in the history of sports, because that's a lot of money. But,
Yeah, I think you can only tap into 20 right now,
wow.
and then the rest of it comes to him when he retires.
Yes, he's deferring almost 90% of it to keep the Dodgers basically competitive so that they can actually hire other players. But when that $680 million comes to him in 2034, that team is going to be obliterated, and that amount of money won't be as much as it is now, of course, with inflation.
Those are the things
Yeah.
hunting
But
seagulls.
he's fine between endorsements and everything else. He's not exactly a pauper, but pretty amazing.
Continue your recon.
Amazing stuff.
Sending your footage to Santos.
Continues to be a legend. I just completely crocked myself. With the,
Now you have low health.
yeah, I shot a guy point blank with my rocket launcher.
And it blew back on me.
Blew back. Much like a lot of my actions in life, there was some blowback.
Sentry deployed.
Nice.
Who wants the gear?
Me.
I'm more concerned about what's coming.
Always thinking ahead.
Watch your ass.
Oh, right above you. Some trouble over there. Oh, come on. How did he touch me?
Patching up. Sentry deployed.
Hitting us from every angle. Well, she's really a magnet. He's going down. Look at that. Look at that little sliver of health. Oh! Walked in some acid. Or is there
There's
something
a
over here?
glue up here, so
Yikes.
maybe.
Sentry deployed.
Alright.
Clear. Patching up.
Good call.
Okay. Redemption for you?
Sentry deployed.
Huh?
Redemption for you?
We'll see. I don't want to call it too early. Like in a game of pool. Redemption in the corner pocket. Like, where is the door? Okay, so it's right
Let's
here.
rock.
Yeah, don't go beyond this gray strip here.
Okay.
Are you good?
Yeah, I would at some point like to put some turrets on the wall, but because that's the problem when they're down there, I would like somebody to be able to cover them, you know. Put some mines in the meantime.
Lines out.
Oh,
Oh,
come.
shoot.
A little too close for comfort.
Oh, it's a drone.
Wow, didn't see one of those last time.
Oh, there you are.
Ah,
Oh, shoot.
running away.
Sentry
He's
deployed.
coming.
And something else. Oh no.
Watch it.
What?
What's that? Oh, geez. 2 drones.
Cool.
Lines out. Sentry deployed.
Got a lot of good things on sale, stranger.
Another lock. We didn't see those before. Why here? Attach another cutter.
Yes. The mad dash.
Kids here. Rearming.
Well, I'm doing my job.
Thank you. Can you put a thing down here?
A little Creo. Stay away from those turrets, man.
To your left behind you with that guy. Not to me.
Shut down. You need to replace the output coupler. Praetorian. Our resupply UAV
Alright, I'm
dropped
going
a
to go
spare on
and
the way
put a
in.
new turret down.
Search the room.
Watch out.
Sentry
Keep
deployed.
looking. There. Get that cutter back up.
I'm just gonna spot him from on high.
Okay. Find you.
Woo!
Have some mines. Boom. Crap. Well, I'll get some mad slowdown. Okay.
Sentry deployed.
Mhm.
You busted.
Sentry deployed.
You have a pea shooter?
I don't have any long-range weapons.
Oh, I was like, why is that what you're choosing? Are you out?
Area secure. Let's go.
Wow. That was better.
Twas. Thank you for keeping that door open.
Even the easiest jobs can be failed. And then I think we get attacked again, don't we?
Patching up. Aid kit's here.
Grabbing ammo.
No, I'm not taking an aid kit. Oh, we can though.
Would you like to heal me?
Yes. No.
Aid kit's here. I got you.
Now we're square, except
Aid
for
kit's here.
our friend. Of course.
You must have taken the first one because I didn't take one.
Hmm.
Did we get the speaker cache? Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. We did, yeah.
Then another room that has an opening. Oh, this is where the guy comes out.
Unknown targets. Hostile posture.
Our good friend.
Ooh.
Sentry deployed.
What guy?
The Blight.
Oh.
What the hell are those?
I think pathogen mutation of native life.
Okay, they're just like all up in where we're gonna shoot. Cool.
Into the hole, Marines.
Easy for you, okay.
This is where I
Let's
come
rock.
on strong.
Sentry deployed.
This always throws me off.
I don't like him.
Oh, well, don't go down. Wait, they're behind us? Where are they?
No, it's because of the spiral.
Yeah.
Is our friend okay?
That's what I was wondering. I guess they're just staying down there. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Ah! Spicy chicken nugget. Are you ready for the squishy?
No, I'm a bit nervous about it. Is that behind us?
No.
It makes me nervous. I don't like the sound.
Oh, here they are. Oh my gosh.
Sentry deployed.
This is horrid. Horrid, I say. Yes, another very difficult part of the game. I remember now. Indubitably.
With a
Where is this?
Leon,
Oh.
isn't it? Or with a group?
Yeah. This guy, they're just hanging out.
They're mutants too. Xenos exposed to pathogen, like Monica.
Oh, he's still thinking about Monica.
Cooperate. Xenomorph.
Oh my god.
Oh, by the way, I almost sent you the Carrie Mulligan Michael Fassbender, but I don't think that we'd actually watch it.
Uh-huh.
But having him, you know, she's of course glowing praise
Lines out.
about the film. I was like, well,
Takes all kinds.
yeah. And then he called the killer a sociopath, and he said that the eye twitch at the end was like a signal that his system was kind of breaking down.
Oh, okay, that makes
Because you
sense.
know how he had these systems in place.
Yeah. And they were failing him always.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it back here, so I guess we should heal now. I
Stashing up.
will.
I would heal this time if he wants to
Aid
be
kits
healed.
here.
Hey, I got you.
Okay, this is gonna take everything
Are
we've
we
got.
going over by this door?
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna go. Just
Okay.
put down some mines.
Lines out.
Oh yeah, let's see what I got.
Sentry deployed.
Okay. Let's begin.
Oh shoot,
Sentry deployed.
that's unfortunate. I was gonna go get that aid pack.
Yikes.
Now I don't have one
Yeah. Could be problematic.
because I gave it to Palewell.
And they use their health so wisely.
Lines out.
Ooh, okay. Oh yeah.
Weird thing. Back away.
Ooh. Nice.
Lines out. Sentry deployed. Sentry deployed.
White.
Woo! Papas!
No.
They are amongst us.
Another blade. Uh-oh. There goes our standing spot.
Lines out.
Watch out.
Can't lock this one. Watch for a stalker.
Oh no.
Oh, there he is.
Sentry deployed.
Oh. Oh dear me.
Oh dear. What else do we got? Oh, cryo crate. Oh.
Ew. You have a vulnerability drone by any chance?
Uh-oh. Here comes a buddy.
Lines out.
Harsh. What?
So we got two kinds of Xeno in here. Regular and con leche. And they're pissed at each other.
Con leche.
And there's probably pathogen in here.
Which
You
Colonel
wanna
ship
heal me?
expects us to locate. Please
I'd love
deactivate the
to.
probe, Doctor.
I
There will
got
be
you.
heavy combat.
Thank you.
Look at this.
Do you want to heal
This
me?
is at the end, isn't it?
Kids here.
I don't think you can heal me.
Wouldn't it be nuts if it weren't?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, whew. Okay.
You were scared
I
though.
was like,
Kill those
oh,
engineers. Why all the seals?
Well,
now I need to bug out of there. We
Yes,
gotta
you
drop our friend.
saving the best for last. For another day.
Friendly fire, 0 for me. You, my friend. Not a good look.
Uh-oh. I think I'll be seeing the general.
Yeah, turn in your dog tags.
Yep.
Dishonorably discharged.
You shot too many of your friends. You have to leave the military. I didn't know that was unacceptable, sir. I love my country.
Do you get arrested if you kill someone with friendly fire?
I'm sure there's an internal review, but I honestly don't know. I remember in
Do it on
Starship
road cars.
Troopers, they just
Oh gosh.
left.
Do they shoot somebody?
Yeah, it was during a training exercise. Johnny Rico was
Oh.
leading it, and she fell over and shot a guy in the head. That's such a good movie. I just watched it again this year, and I kind of felt like I was seeing it for the first time.
Wow.
Well,
Just giving a little emote and saying goodbye. Any other tactical opportunities? How close do we get? 312 out of 500. We wouldn't have the next anyways because we don't see them.
yeah. Sigh.
Goodbye. You were good, but not good enough.
Do you have any suggestions on what this episode should be called?
On what this should be called?
Yeah, the title for this stream.
Flappin Wee-Wees.
Okay. I hope we don't get flagged by YouTube for
Who's gonna flag Wee-Wee?
We're just
You know?
speaking
I mean,
for
I know Donovan doesn't like the phrase, but
He doesn't like wee wee.
he does not, no. He says that I'm, quote, a grown woman. And that I should be calling it by its actual name.
It's
That's what he
clinical
tells me.
term. Is he
Yep.
telling you to respect the PP?
I can't when it looks like that.
Well, I got Thick Souls challenge card. Players take no damage from ground hazards. I've never seen that. Or I don't remember.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good with acid, etc.
Wow.
Well, I hope you have a nice day tomorrow.
Thank you. I hope
Inevitably, I'll text you by saying Stella's tired right before I go off to Michael.
Do you think that pumps you up for the work day to come?
No,
Stella's
but you're
tired.
the only person that, and there's just no one else. Otherwise, it's to the wind that I say, man, I'm so tired.
You speak
So I
it.
at least, yeah, so I at least have someone that I can tell that I'm tired. But
Yes, and I do appreciate
what are your
it.
plans for tomorrow? Anything productive?
I don't know. I've been writing a script all week, which doesn't really feel productive because there's something that I should be doing, and I've been putting it off because it takes too long. So maybe this weekend.
Okay.
Yes, I hope you survive another work day,
Yeah. Thank you.
and I hope you get some good Spitterman time in.
Me too. Me too. I'm very looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Not tomorrow, but maybe
No.
Friday and definitely Saturday,
If I didn't
Sunday.
keep the ship stored.
Okay, well, you go stick your head in the freezer.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Goodbye.